Go Parlay King Sports. Man, I don't know what the hell Kevin Durant doing, man. Like, man, Kevin Durant, man, I don't know what you doing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? First, you want to get traded. Then you come back and say, oh, I'll stay if you get rid of Nash and motherfucking the GM. Man, man, all this goddamn money. And see what it is. See, the NBA done got soft, man. The NBA done got soft in a motherfucker, man. Because back in the days, you couldn't do none of this shit. You could not request a trade in the old NBA, man. You could not do it, man. This new NBA bullshit came out. Oh man, they gonna pin you niggas down to the ground. The NBA players, man, act like females, man. Soft, sensitive, never satisfied. They just like females, bro. The NBA players are just like fucking females. They soft. They cry on every goddamn play. If you tap their shoulder, they crying to the ref. He the worst. He the worstest player in the whole motherfucking NBA, man. You tap LeBron James, he crying. He going to the ref. He going to another ref. Like, these NBA players are soft, bro. They soft. They just got money, man. These NBA players, they just got money, there. They just got money. They done got soft in a motherfucker. The NBA calls so many goddamn fouls. I mean, they call a foul for any goddamn thing. If you fall on the ground, they call it a foul. They can't even understand what a flop look like and none of that shit. All you gotta do is fall on the ground and it's an automatic offensive foul on you. NBA soft, bro. This shit's soft, man. All these players keep asking for trades. Man, this NBA soft, bro. That's why I said, man, I wish the NBA was back in the days when David Stern was in there, man. When David Stern was in that motherfucker, man, could none of y'all ask for no goddamn trades. Could nobody ask for no trades. You got to play your goddamn contract out. Like, the NBA players got too much fucking power, man. To sit up here and tell a motherfucker, I ain't coming to play unless you get rid of the GM and the coach. Like, how a player gonna tell an owner some shit like that? Like, dude, I cash your checks. I sign your checks, dude. How you gonna come in here and tell me, give me an ultimatum? So you know what? Since Kevin Durant gave me that ultimatum, I ain't trading you. I'll make Kevin Durant play for me, man. Fuck that. I would have said Kevin Durant is not getting traded. We're not trading Kevin Durant. He gonna come in the training camp with Kyrie, and we're gonna run this shit back. But nah, the NBA so soft. The NBA so goddamn soft. Hey, one thing I can say about Josiah, the owner, man, you gotta buy a package you want locks for the day, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't giving out no plays today. One thing I can say about Josiah is he got a backbone. He did not cave in to Kevin Durant's demands. He got a backbone. You know, he got a backbone over there. He ain't cave in like the rest of these owners caved in, man. You know what I'm saying? This NBA shit soft, man. I'm about to stop watching the NBA, bro. I'm about to start watching the NBA because it's getting too soft, man. It's getting too soft, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like when players request for trades 3, 4 years on their contract, man. I don't like that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I do not like it. The NBA soft. You tap these guys, they falling down on the ground, they crying for fouls, they crying to the goddamn ref. Every call they call, every play they looking at the ref for a foul. And I'm tired of seeing that shit, man. I'm tired of guys flopping. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of guys flopping in games, man. I'm tired of all that crap, bro. I'm tired of all that, man. Like, the only reason why I'm watching the NBA is because I gamble on the NBA, but I'm about to start watching the NBA, man. For real, man. Like, I'm about to start watching all these little soft shit. Like, I hate that shit, man. Man, you get on up out of here, then, man. Like, we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't need you, man. Get on up out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of here. Get up out of here. But like I'm saying, Kevin Durant, man, he's soft, man. Keep asking for these trades, man. You soft, bro. Like, you soft. At first, I was with you, man. I was on your team. You know what I'm saying? I was on your team. And after this offseason right here, man, you'd have made me not even like Kevin Durant no more. I was gonna buy a jersey. I was gonna buy a motherfucking Kevin Durant jersey until he came with this I want to be traded shit. And I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not about to buy no goddamn jersey from a dude just about to get traded. Like, you giving up because shit get hard, you want to get traded. That's what's wrong with these NBA players, man. When times get hard, they want to get traded, man. They don't ever want to fight through it, fight through this shit. You ain't seeing Giannis asking for no goddamn trade. You don't see Jimmy Butler asking for no trade. You don't see Devin Booker asking for no trade. You don't see Luka asking for no trade. You ain't never seen LeBron James ask for a trade. At least LeBron James play out his contract. All these bitch ass motherfucking NBA players sitting up here crying and complaining. Oh, this and that, man. They maxing you out, man. Y'all got 5 years of motherfucking security underneath your belt, and you want to sit up here and ask for a goddamn trade, man. Get the fuck out my goddamn face, man. Matter of fact, just by Kevin Durant doing that crap, I blocked him on motherfucking Twitter. Blocked. Kevin Durant is blocked on my goddamn Twitter, man. Blocked. I don't even want to see no goddamn tweets from no goddamn soft ass Kevin Durant. Soft. That's why I'm glad the NFL coming around the corner. We got NFL preseason Thursday. At least we got something. At least we got some hitting going on. This NBA shit, it's like they out there with skirts on and shit. Y'all done got so soft, you might as well let the WNBA you might as well let the WNBA get on your team. That's how soft y'all is. That's how soft the NBA is. You might as well just put them females on your team, man. Cause don't nobody watch the WNBA. Nobody watch that shit. Females don't even watch that shit. My advice to the females that's trying to, I want to be a NBA, a WNBA player, man. That's the wrong profession to go into, man. You ain't gonna make no goddamn money in the WNBA unless you got some sponsors. And then again, you still ain't gonna make no money. Like, them females still go overseas and play basketball and shit. Because the WNBA ain't raking in the money like that because females ain't watching the WNBA. They're not watching that shit. Females don't want to watch no goddamn WNBA. They want to see the Kardashians. That's what they want to see. That's what the females want to see. They don't want to see no goddamn WNBA. So I don't even watch ESPN because ESPN is all gas, no breaks. They lie to you. They lie. They say anything. If the public is mad about something, they'll be on the public side. Don't even know the facts on nothing. ESPN is totally uncredible. I don't watch. Only time I watch ESPN is for sporting events. When you got NBA or college football or college basketball or NFL on your channel. Other than that, I'm not tuning into nothing you got on your channel. I don't care about your first take. I don't care about none of that crap, man, because it's all crap. Crap. It's all crap, man. It's all crap. Anybody that follows ESPN and you really think that you really getting some news from ESPN, man, you kidding yourself, bro. ESPN is not like a Bible, like holy than thou or something. Like ESPN is just a hype job. That's all they is, just a hype machine and the hype they product. That's all they do, man. It's hype products and tell folk stories and oh, let's go back to 1995, the Michael Jordan's team versus the 2022 Golden State Warriors. Who do you think will win that? All this hypothetical bullshit that you will never see ever in life. Some shit that we supposed to match up in 2K. We supposed to put that matchup in 2K. But ESPN sitting on TV talking about this shit. I hate ESPN, man. I hate ESPN with a passion. I hate Stephen A. Smith. The only person I like on ESPN is Molly. That's it, because she a female. All right. The rest of you motherfuckers, you hard ankle motherfuckers, nah, I don't like none of y'all, man. I don't like no Stephen A. Smith. I don't like none of that shit. Or any shows that y'all try to put on ESPN, I don't watch none of that shit, man. I don't even subscribe to no motherfucking ESPN, man. I unsubscribed from ESPN a long time ago. Long time ago. Now, ESPN be pissing me off by pushing that WNBA shit down the motherfucker's throat. That was another reason why I stopped watching ESPN, because I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about the WNBA, man. Why is you throwing this shit in my face, man? How come every time I come on YouTube, man, ESPN got nothing but WNBA shit. Nothing but WNBA. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bruh. Fuck the WNBA. I don't even understand why they keep pushing that shit. That's because they ain't nobody watching that shit. Ain't nobody watching it, so they gotta push the shit in your face. I don't want to see no goddamn Candace Parker. I don't give a fuck about that broad. They just, for real, they just need to motherfucking flush the WNBA down the goddamn toilet. That's what they need to do. Flush that motherfucker. Ain't nobody watching y'all. You ain't making no revenue. Flush that shit down the toilet, man. Flush it down the toilet, bro. Flush it down the goddamn toilet. Nobody watching that shit. Ain't nobody watching your draft. And then when I'm over here trying to watch the real NBA, you gonna sit up here and put these females up here. You gonna put Candace Parker up here. You gonna put this. I don't even want to say his name no more, man. He a fucking disgrace to mankind. I don't even want to say his motherfucking name. I ain't even gonna give him the glory of saying his goddamn name. But motherfucker, you know who you is, bruh. You is a fucking disgrace. Every time I see you, you look weirder and weirder, bruh. Like, man, you a disgrace, bruh. You a disgrace, man. I can't stand you, bruh. I can't stand you, man. I wish they would keep your ass off TV. Don't put your ass on TV no more, man. I don't want to see your face on TV, bruh. They need to stick with Shaq, Charles, Kenny Smith, and what's the dude? What's the other dude's name? The dude that be running the show. You need to stick with him. I forgot his name. Ernie. Yeah, Ernie. That's what they need to stick with. That's the four y'all need to stick with. Stop bringing in these new people, man. Like, stop doing that. You need to stop bringing the females over here to the men's side, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about no goddamn Candace Parker, man. Stop putting her on TV, man. She need to stay her ass over there on the WNBA side, man. Nobody give a fuck about her. You bringing her on the NBA side, man. I don't want to see that shit, bro. And I damn sure don't want to see that other dude up there. I'm not even gonna say his name because he is a total disgrace to mankind. So he don't even get no satisfaction. I don't even saying his name, but I don't want to see him no more, man. Just leave him off the show. Put everybody else up there. If everybody can't meet up, then goddamn cancel the motherfucking show, man. Cancel the show, man. Cancel the show. You know, because this shit getting out of control, man. It's getting out of control, bruh. It's getting out of control, man. You know what I'm saying? It's getting out of control, man. It's getting out of control. And I want the NBA to get back to the old NBA. I wanted to get back to the old NBA where NBA 5 years. Ain't no, I'm gonna stay 2 years, and then once the smoke then cleared, then I'm gonna ask for a trade in year 3. Like, I don't want to see that shit, man. I don't want to see it, man. Stephen Curry don't ask for no trade. Kevin Durant looks smaller and smaller, man, by asking for this trade. You look smaller and smaller, bro. I done lost so much respect for you, bro. I done lost total respect for you, man. You used to be my guy. Now I done lost respect for you, man. So what's about to happen is Kevin Durant gonna get traded. It's really gonna fuck everything up. You're gonna trade Kyrie Irving to the Lakers, and then the Lakers gonna go win that. They're gonna win a championship. They're gonna win a championship. You gonna give the Lakers exactly what they needed. They needed a point guard like Kyrie Irving, and you link him up with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. It's over with. The Lakers are gonna win the championship next year if that trade get made. If the Lakers get Kyrie Irving, it's over with for the whole league. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's a wrap. The Lakers will win a championship next year if they get this trade off. If this trade go through, the Lakers gonna win the championship next year. So if I was a betting man, I would go put money on the Lakers right now. Right now. I would go put my money on the Lakers right now to win the championship for next year. Because Kyrie, LeBron, Anthony Davis, the league ain't gonna be able to handle that, man. The league ain't gonna be able to handle it. The NBA players ain't gonna be able to handle it. We already saw what LeBron was doing against Golden State by himself. He was averaging damn near 50 on Golden State. LeBron James is the only player that Stephen Curry Stephen Curry's scared of LeBron James, man. You can tell when he get on the court against LeBron James. He's scared. He's scared of LeBron, man. You go back and check the stats, man. Every time he stepped on the court with LeBron, he always have a terrible game. Always have a terrible game. 10 turnovers, 12 points. Yeah, he's scared of LeBron. But anybody else he play up against, oh, he Hall of Fame. 10 threes, 15 threes. You know what I'm saying? He Hall of Fame, can't miss. But when he see LeBron, he gets scared. He don't turn up, none of that shit. He have the worstest game of his career when he play against LeBron. That's because he's scared, man. He's scared of LeBron, man. And now you about to give LeBron Kyrie. You about to give LeBron Kyrie. See, this is why I was pissed off about the owner of Brooklyn. I'm like, man, you about to give LeBron, Kyrie Irving. They gonna go win a championship, and yo stupid ass gonna be sitting back looking dumb to the motherfucker with no championships, with no future. You got all these draft picks that ain't gonna, you don't even know what them draft picks gonna be. And you gonna trade Durant and Kyrie. And you gonna let the Lakers go win a championship? And you gonna sit up here and talk about, oh, the front office has my back. The front office ain't did shit for you, bruh. Sean Marks ain't did shit. Steve Nash ain't did nothing but lose. That's all they did was lose, man. Steve Nash ain't no goddamn coach in the first place, man. I don't even know why they brought him in. I don't even know why they brought him in that motherfucker. Man. You need a real coach in there, man. See what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to go get Greg Popovich. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't watch women's motherfucking tennis any goddamn way. So retire. Who gives a fuck? But the NBA just need to go back to the old NBA. Go back to the old NBA, man. Go back to the old NBA where players played out their contracts. You know, they need to stop calling these tic-tac fouls and shit. They need to stop doing that shit, bro. Stop doing that. We ain't calling shit. All right. You guys are too soft, man. It's like this new generation now. You know, we living in this new generation where, you know, if you say anything, somebody will get offended. Like somebody always get offended about what you say. No matter what you say. Somebody gonna get offended. And I'm like, this new generation, especially where I like from the Midwest and where I'm from, this new generation, they don't fight. They don't go out in the streets with their hands and have a fist fight no more. They don't do that no more, man. See, back in the day, beef with somebody, you know, you would settle it after school. You would settle the beef after school, and then once it was over with. But now, man, if you argue with somebody, they pulling the gun out and shooting at you. They shooting right off the rip. Like they ain't no fighting. They shooting. This young generation shoot first, ask questions later. And it's sad, man. It's sad. But yeah, we locked in for baseball today. You know what I'm saying? Baseball, NBA. We locked in on. I already told y'all I had Usyk by KO over AJ. I told you AJ lost a fight in the press conference, giving too much respect to Usyk in the press conference. Too much respect. It's the same shit I saw in the first press conference. The same shit I saw, man. And I saw it. I saw it in his eyes in the first time around. I'm like, man, he gonna lose, bro. Ain't no his mindset is content, man. He ain't got that hunger no more. AJ ain't got that hunger no more. He ain't got that dog, man. The dog is gone, man. The dog gone from AJ. He ain't got that hunger no more. Too many big boy checks of 50 plus million a fight. He ain't got that hunger no more. So that's why Alexander Usyk is gonna destroy him in 10 days. Gonna destroy you. They're gonna send you back to the UK with another loss. For real, you should just retire, bruh. Boxing ain't your sport. You need to go into bodybuilding and shit. That's what you need to do. You need to stop boxing, retire from boxing, and go into bodybuilding, bruh. That's what you should do. So you got all the muscles. You need to go into bodybuilding. Retire from boxing, man, and go into bodybuilding because you got more losses coming. If you continue on fighting, you got more losses coming. Deontay Wilder would stretch you the fuck out. You better not run up on no goddamn Deontay Wilder. You'll get stretched by him. You can't beat Tyson Fury. You can't beat Usyk. Right? It's over with for you, bruh. It's over with for you, man. It's over. It's over. Your mentality ain't mean enough to beat a guy like Usyk. Your boxing IQ ain't high enough. You saw that in the first run, in the first fight. You tried to outbox Usyk, a master boxer, when you know you can't outbox no goddamn Usyk. But you steady tried to anyway. You and your team are some fucking idiots. Out of all the trainers that you can go find, you go get Robert Garcia. Once I saw that you had Robert Garcia in your corner, I know you get knocked out, man. You getting put to. Robert Garcia ain't never won the big fights. Never. Came up short 2 times versus Mayweather. You just Mikey Garcia just lost to a no-name dude. You was training him. Robert Garcia I ain't never seen him train no heavyweight. This is first heavyweight that he didn't had in his stable. That's the worst trainer that you can go get, man. You go get this dude. He is not the type of trainer that's gonna teach you the aggressive style. That's the wrong trainer. So you got what's coming to you, man, in 10 days, man. 10 days. Usyk will stop you within round 6 through 9. Round 6 through 9, Usyk by stoppage. You don't have that mean mentality, man. The dog is gone. Ain't no more dog in AJ. It's over with. His career ain't over with. After you get stopped, those sponsors gonna leave you. You know, everybody from the UK riding with you because they from the UK. They don't see what I see. I see total destruction coming. That's what I see. Total destruction coming. And then Usyk, he let his country watch the fight for free, and he bigger. Man, he coming to destroy you, man. He coming in the ring to destroy you, to leave no doubt. So there could be a third fight. He going to leave no doubt. There ain't gonna be no third fight. Press conference showed me everything, man. AJ showed Usyk too much respect in the press conference. Too much respect. He ain't even pushing. He didn't even tell him to his face like, man, Usyk, I'm gonna knock your head off when we get in the ring. It's gonna be hell for however long this fight lasts. It's gonna be hell for you. None of that. His whole mindset was just passive, soft. We just take the loss with a grain of salt, and we just live for another day. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear some killer shit, man. You supposed to be the heavyweight champion of the world, bruh. You supposed to be sending out threats to Usyk. But nah, you want to be soft. You sit up here taking selfies with Usyk at the press conference. That's what I knew you. I'm like, man, AJ's so goddamn soft, bruh. I knew you was gonna lose the fight when you sit up here taking pictures. You up here taking selfies with Usyk. Usyk like, hey, can I get a selfie? Oh yeah, come on, man, we can take selfies. Sit up there taking selfies with Usyk, and this the guy that unanimous decisions you in your own town, in the UK, in front of your fans, in front of your sponsors, in front of your family, your girl, wife, whoever the fuck you with, embarrassed you. And you sit up here taking selfies with this guy. Even after the fight. After the fight. The first time around, after the fight, he's still taking selfies with this guy, man. He lost. He's still taking selfies with this dude, man. AJ so goddamn soft, man. Man, he's so goddamn soft, bruh. No killer instinct in him whatsoever. None. 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 And like I said, the only reason why he took this rematch is because of peer pressure. Remember, he wanted to take the $40 million step aside money that Tyson Fury was trying to offer him. They was trying to offer him $40 million to step aside, so Fury and Usyk can get it on for undisputed. But once the public heard that he was going to take the $40 million, backlash came out. They like, oh hell no, AJ, you got 3 belts in the heavyweight division. You cannot take no step aside money, man. You got to go in there and defend your belts, bro. This guy's coming up from cruiserweight. So he took the fight. He ain't even want to take the shit. He wanted that $40 million not to get punched in the face. He wanted that $40 million, man. The peer pressure. His promoter, Eddie Hearn. Oh, mate, you could beat this guy. He coming up from cruiserweight. He's too small. You got all the advantages. Yeah, he got all the advantages, and he got unanimous decision in the UK. He didn't even win on one scorecard, and he was at home. And you really think? Do you really think AJ got the skills to beat Usyk? Do you really think that, man? Get the fuck out of here, man. If you want to make some money, you need to put your money on Usyk by stoppage. Fuck the win. Fuck the win. Nah. Usyk by stoppage, my casino is offering plus 270. Plus 270 for the stoppage. I advise you to get on that, man. Get on that. That's easy money right there. Easy money. We 10 days away from the fight. Round 6 through 9, that's when he getting KO'd. You let the Mexicans stop you. You let Andrew Ruiz out of shape stop you. Then you turn around and let, when you didn't let, you should took that shit. Came up here, took your belts, and you still being cool. You still showing this guy respect. He done took everything from you, and you still showing this guy respect. He done beat your ass, and you still sitting up here talking about, let's take selfies. And then when I see the press conference for the second fight, it's the same shit I saw in the first time around. Passive, no meanness, no threats to Usyk. None of that, man. He ain't even tell him. He didn't even say, "Oh, I'm gonna knock you out." He ain't say none of that. It was all, "Oh, we buddies. Let's take selfies." Usyk, pull your phone out. We take 10 selfies together. Soft, no dog. Mike Tyson would never do no shit like that. You sit up here challenging me for my belts. We ain't gonna be friends. We ain't taking no selfies. We ain't doing none of that. See, if AJ was a killer at heavyweight, Usyk would have never came up to heavyweight. He would have never came up there. If you was up there at heavyweight knocking shit out, and you was mean, then Usyk wouldn't go up there. He'd have stayed his ass in cruiserweight. But he saw that. He saw it. He saw what I saw. He saw it. He's like, man, AJ ain't got no goddamn heart, man. When times get tough, he gonna fold. That's what he did against Andrew Ruiz. He folded. He straight folded. You shouldn't have never lost to that guy. But you did. It's on your record. You can't take it away. Usyk would never lose to no goddamn Andrew Ruiz. Never in motherfucking life. So, put your money on Usyk and get you a nice payday, man. Get you a nice payday. Because I got paid the first time around. My money was on Usyk the first time around. When I saw the press conference, I hurried up and ran to the casino and dropped my money on Usyk. See, the first time around, Usyk was an underdog. I think the casino was giving me, I think they gave me plus, it wasn't $2. It was like plus 185, plus 190, something like that. 185, 190. And I heard up and rushed and jumped on that. Because I knew AJ, he don't have the skills, man. He ain't got the skills. He don't have the mentality. He ain't got it, man. That's why I like Wilder. Wilder went out on his shield. He went out on his shield. You know what I'm saying? Wilder would never lose to no Andy Ruiz. He would stretch Andy Ruiz. Stretch him straight the fuck out. So we got Andy Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz coming up. And Andy Ruiz was like, I want to fight Luis Ortiz because I want to get a shot at Alexander Usyk because he's a southpaw. So I want to fight a southpaw in my fight. So that's why he's fighting Luis Ortiz because he's a southpaw. And I'm kind of confused about that fight, man. I don't know who's going to win that fight for real. All right, that's like a 50-50 fight for real. I don't know who's going to win. I could see Ortiz winning, and then I could see And Louise win it too, but he got to come in shape though, man. He can't come in with that fat shit, bro. You can't come in here. I know it's heavyweight. I know it's heavyweight, but you got to be in shape, bro. He don't be in shape. You know what I'm saying? At least I do know Ortiz gonna be in shape. And then thinking about it, I think I would take Ortiz. I think I would take Ortiz over Andy Louise, man. I think I would because he didn't look good against Chris Arreola. Right? He didn't look good against Chris Arreola. He went the whole 12 rounds with Chris Arreola, man. Like Chris Arreola is the guy you're supposed to get up out of here, man. You went 12 rounds with this guy. Then they had the nerve. They had the nerve, the audacity to put that fight on pay-per-view. That's why I said these promoters, I think these promoters, they be thinking the public suckers. Because these fights they putting on pay-per-view, that shit ain't worth no goddamn pay-per-view. Tank Davis fighting on pay-per-view, that shit overrated. I'm like, who the fuck paying for this nigga? Who paying to watch Tank Davis on pay-per-view? Fight these scrubs. Fight YouTubers. I wanted to see him fight Ryan Garcia because I know Ryan Garcia ain't about that work. He ain't about that life. He all talk. Ryan Garcia just want followers and likes and shit. That's all he want. Man, boxing's so shady. I wouldn't be surprised if they told Javier Ventura to take a dive. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave Javier Ventura a fat bag, take a dive, versus Ryan Garcia. I wouldn't be surprised. That's how scandalous boxing is. They'll pay a guy to take a dive, and the guy take the dive because he know he ain't gonna get that check no more. He ain't gonna get a bag like this again. So I wouldn't be surprised if the dude took a dive for Ryan Garcia to get that win. So I don't, boxing is so fugazi, especially in the lower classes. Like I ain't got no faith in Ryan Garcia, zero faith in Ryan Garcia, zero faith in Tank Davis. The real boxers at that lower weight class that I got my eye on, that's the real truth, is Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. Them the two beasts right there. Them the two animals. Them the two killers right there. Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney are the killers down there at that low division. Tank Davis won't even mention Stevenson. He won't even call him out because you know what it is. Stevenson would beat your ass. Same thing with Devin Haney. And then they try to sugarcoat Lomachenko. They like, oh, I saw a tweet from Bob Aaron talking about if Devin Haney get past Kimbosa, I'm gonna put him in there with Lomachenko, but Lomachenko needs a tune-up fight first. Fuck you mean a tune-up fight, man? We don't need no goddamn tune-up. That's why, see, that's the Fugazi shit. Lomachenko is Fugazi, man. Fuck you mean you talking about you need a tune-up fight? If you a real beast like everybody said you is, you will come straight from wherever and you will go straight into the fight with Devin Haney. Fuck you need a tune-up for. If you so great like you say you is. That's why I said Lomachenko some bullshit. That's why old boy outboxed the shit out of his ass. Lopez. I don't even know how the fuck. And then how you gonna beat Lomachenko and then go lose to George Kambosos? Like, that That don't even make no sense. Like, man, you beat Lomachenko, get all his praise, you took his belts, and then you turn around and lose to Kambosos, man. You lose to him, and then you come with all these excuses. Oh, I was having all this stuff in my personal life. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. If you step in that ring, ain't no excuses, bro. Ain't no excuses. If you step in that ring, I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. You let this guy beat you, take your belts. Devin Haney had to come over here and clean that up. Devin Haney had to come clean that up. Devin said, all right, I'll go to Australia. That ain't nothing. That ain't a problem. I'll go to Australia and beat Kambosos' ass. That's what the fuck he did. He went to Australia and beat his ass. And ego played a part in Kambosos activating his rematch clause. Peer pressure. His friends, his wife, his promoters pressuring. Oh, Kambosos, you can't lose like this, man. You gotta go back for the rematch. And he gonna get his ass beat again. The same thing gonna happen again. You gonna get your ass beat again, and then, I mean, ain't no excuses. You lost the first time, you gonna lose again. So only thing you doing is just making Devin Haney's bank account fatter. That's all you doing is making his bank account fatter because you're gonna lose again. And once again, we got money on Devin Haney to win that fight. But Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney is the true beast at 135. All that other shit down there is fugazi. It's straight fugazi. I don't even know how the hell Tank Davis is fighting on pay-per-view, man. Like, who is watching this shit, bro? Like, who paying to see a Tank Davis fight a YouTuber? He might as well just call me up and throw me in the ring with him and put it on pay-per-view. Because that's who he fighting. He fighting YouTubers. Rolly is a YouTuber. He ain't no true professional boxer. He's a YouTuber. Then you call up what's the one guy that was down there in the weight, man? He was ducking Gary Russell. I forgot his name, but you pulled him up. You pulled him up from a weight class, and I knew you were gonna stop him because he coming from a lower weight class. Tank Davis is trash, man. I would never spend $1 on a Tank Davis fight. If somebody told me, hey, I'm about to have a Tank Davis fight. You don't want to come through? You know what I'm saying? You just give me $10 for the door fee, and you can watch the fight. I don't want to watch that dude. I don't want to see him. He ain't fighting no real boxer. I don't want to see him unless he fight. If you ain't fighting Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson, I don't want to see it. I don't give a fuck who else you fight. Because you ain't going to do nothing but go pull somebody up at 130. You going to pull somebody up from 130 to 135. You're going to knock them out. And I don't even understand why people was buying your pay-per-views. You ain't doing numbers on pay-per-view. Like, your numbers, you ain't doing no numbers. Because if you was doing numbers on pay-per-view, they would put it all on it would be all in your face. Tank Davis he pulled in 2.2 million pay-per-view buys. Never in life. And Mayweather think he's slick by having Tank fight all these YouTubers and hype job guys. And they putting it on pay-per-view. That's the most disrespectful shit I've seen in fucking boxing, man. You putting this guy on pay-per-view like he a pay-per-view star. Against Rolly, he charged you motherfuckers $49.99. Pathetic. I'm telling you, man, these casuals, man, they'll buy anything, man. That's why they keep putting Tank Davis on pay-per-view, because they know these casuals will buy any goddamn thing. If they could put Tank Davis in there with a guy that tweets all goddamn day, ain't got no record, and throw it on pay-per-view, and these stupid casuals are gonna buy it. They'll go buy it. Same thing with Ryan Garcia. These people think that Ryan Garcia has all this. Oh, Ryan Garcia gonna make it to the top and all. Man, he is garbage, man. Ryan Garcia is all talk, man. He like a broad. That's how I look at Ryan Garcia, as a broad, man, because he want to be a pretty boy and he want to be a boxer at the same time. I'm like, how the hell can you be a pretty boy and a boxer at the same time? You want to motherfucking be on the cover of the GQ magazine and shit. You want to be all pretty and shit like a bride, but then you don't want to get in there and fight no killers. You keep fighting this weak opposition, but you keep telling people, "Oh, I want to fight Tank Davis." See, that was the fight I wanted to see, because I knew Tank was gonna knock your ass out. Then that would probably be the last time we hear about Ryan Garcia after you get knocked out. That was gonna be an easy fight to get paid off of. But now I knew that fight wasn't gonna happen. I knew it wasn't gonna happen. But I was waiting just in case y'all slipped up and made that fight. I was gonna run to the casino and drop 70% of my bankroll on Tank Davis by KO. Because I know Ryan Garcia chin suspect. That shit suspect, man. Suspect. So I know the real. So they can't get that shit off on me. I don't buy no Tank Davis fights. I only buy fights of real fighters like Usyk, AJ. I'll buy that. Canelo, Triple G3. Sign me up. These little guys like Tank Davis, nah, you will never get $1 from me. Ryan Garcia, you'll never get $1 from me. But Devin Haney will get $1 from me. Shakur Stevenson will get $1 from me. I support those guys because y'all are real boxers. These other two dudes, they ain't no goddamn real boxers. They just in there for show. Just in there for show. And then Jake Paul, you trash. I don't even know who the fuck even buy his fights. He damn sure ain't fighting nobody. Jake Paul is a motherfucking hype job, man. A hype job. That's it. You got your little 15 minutes of fame by knocking out small ass motherfucking damn, what the fuck is his name? The NBA player, shit. I forgot his name. You got your hype job off of knocking him out. He's small guy. You had all the advantages. He's small. He ain't never boxed in his life. Nate Robinson, that's who it was. You knocked out Nate Robinson. You got some hype off that. And then you fought Tyron Woodley, which is past his prime. Why you think UFC kicked him out the UFC? Because they knew it was over with for him. And you knocked him out. And the WBC so crooked, they said if he would have went through with that fight with Raheem Rockman, they said if he would have beat him, they was going to put him in the rankings. They was going to put him in the rankings if he would have beat Rockman. That's what the WBC president said. We'll put him in the rankings if he beat Rockman. I'm like, damn, dude, it's guys that's been coming up from the amateurs, trying to get any opportunity they can. Can't even get ranked, none of that. This guy ain't even a boxer for real. He coming off his couch. And you gonna put him in the rankings? So The WBC stands for We Be Crooks. And they right about that, man. We be crooks. If you gonna put him in the rankings, goddamn, I should just slide you a check. Let me get in the rankings then. Shit. If it's all about money, anybody can be ranked in the rankings if it's about money. It's just it's just crazy, man. This boxing sport is crazy, man. But I know who the real and who's the fake. That's one thing I do know. I know who real and I know who out here faking it. So the guys that's out here faking it, the guys that don't want to step up to the challenge, you won't get no money from me. I don't care how many fights you fight. You can fight your next 10 fights on pay-per-view. You'll never get a dollar from me. Cause I don't believe in you. I see the fugaziness in you, man. I see it. I see it, man. We just go. We are 20 days away from college football. We can't wait. We got plays locked in, ready to go. Man, we just waiting, man. We just waiting on that day, man. We went 3-1 yesterday in Major League Baseball. After coming off of back-to-back 5-0 sweeps. We got a 4 team in Major League Baseball today, man. We're gonna go 4-0 today, man. 4-0. 4-0. That's what we're gonna do. That's the goal. We're going 4-0 today. Twitter, Instagram. That's how you can find me. NFL, college football, Major League Baseball. It's all on deck. 20 days away, clients. 20 days away, man. I just can't wait, man. Like, I just can't wait. I wish I could go to sleep and wake up in this college football day. And once again, baseball starting at, well, they got one game at 4 o'clock, but the rest of the games don't start to 6. And I'm like, here we go with this. Here we go with this schedule again, baseball, man. Like my rant was like I said, baseball's supposed to start up at 12 o'clock at games. Baseball should never start at no goddamn 6:40, man. But baseball don't care. They don't care about that shit. They don't care about the fans. You can't be. I know they baseball. I mean, baseball's TV deal has to be garbage because they don't put they don't put none of their games on TV like that. Like it's hard to find teams, especially games. But baseball only got 2 more weeks, and then I'm done with baseball until the playoffs because college football will be full in effect, and then the NFL coming right around the corner. So once all that crank up, no more baseball. Goodbye, baseball. I will see y'all when the playoffs start. No more baseball for me. I already told my clients, I was like, look, I'll give you baseball plays until college football start. Once college football start up, no more baseball until playoffs. No more baseball until playoffs. But I'm ready, man. Like, we ready. These 10 team parlays, these 11 team parlays, these 12 team parlays, these 9 team parlays, man, we went ham with parlays, man. That's why I'm parlay king. Because that's all I do is parlays. That's all I do is parlays. And I got to have, in baseball, the most teams I'll put on the ticket is 5. But in college football, in the NFL, man, I do 9, 10, 11, 12 team parlays. I do stuff that other people scared to do. Other people scared to do a 12 team parlay, terrified of a 12 team parlay. Not me. I ain't scared of no 12 team parlay. I'm coming in the door trying to do 12 team parlays. Yeah. 12 team parlays, I ain't scared of them. I love them. And I also love the 9-team parlays and the 10-team parlays and 11-team parlays too. You know, when I first started capping these games, years and years and years ago, that was the first thing they told me. Like, oh man, like, oh, the one thing you should never do is parlays. And I'm like, why? Like, oh, it's too much risk. It's too much risk. It's too much risk. Like, and man, anytime you drop your money down on something, it's a risk. So you might as well take the risk because you put your money out there. You might as well take the risk. What you scared of? Scared man can't win nothing in life. You can't win nothing in life if you're scared. So that's how I say, like, if you scared, you'll never win. But if they was impossible to hit, then I would have never hit one. Same thing with the 10-team parlays. I done hit multiple 10-team parlays, multiple 11-team parlays, multiple 9-team parlays, 8, 7, whatever, 4. I done hit multiple parlays and they still sitting here telling me don't do parlays, but I keep hitting on parlays. So I don't want to hear that shit. Get that information to somebody that just starting off in the sports betting. Tell that to them. I'm a seasoned gambler. I know what I'm doing over here. I've been doing this for years. I ain't just start doing this. I did not start doing this. I've been doing this for years, man. Ever since I hit my 12-team parlay, and I wasn't even gonna become a capper. The casino told me I should be a capper. When I turned in my 12-team parlay, they was like, man, we ain't never seen no 12-team parlay. I was like, it's the first time for everything. They was like, damn, you're right. They was like, man, you should be a capper. And I was like, you're right. You're right. I should be a capper. And then from that day on, I turned into Parlay King Sports, and I've been capping games ever since. The reward is greater when you do a parlay than a straight bet. The reward is greater, man. You hit a 10-team parlay, you could lose the next 200 bets if you hit a 10-team parlay. The same thing with 11-team parlay. You hit that, man, you good for the next 25 bets. You good. You straight. But if you sit up here doing single bets, your payout ain't gonna be shit on a single bet unless you're getting ridiculous plus money. And you ain't gonna get plus money like that every time you drop a bet. I'm talking about plus 300, plus 450, plus 475, plus 500. That's what I'm talking about. If you ain't getting plus money like that on a straight bet, It ain't even worth it for real. Because I'm like, that risk that you taking for that one bet, just imagine if you'd have put 6 teams on that parlay. Look how much money you would have got compared to that one bet over there. Like, scared man can't never win, man. You gotta take risk in life, man. You have to take risk in life. And that goes with gambling too. You gotta take risks. You just hope to God that you're on that right side. When you take that risk, you just hope you're on the right side. I think I counted up all my parlays. I got like 55 parlays ready for college. Like, I got 55 parlays, and they in college football in the NFL. 55. That's what I'm talking about. 55 parlays. I only need just two of them to come through. Just two parlays to come through. And I'm straight. Three of them come through, I'm in the penthouse. Four of them come through, oh, we going to Vegas. We going to Vegas. So I don't mind taking a risk because the payout is greater. The payout is worth the risk. It's worth it. It's worth it. It ain't like I'm sitting here telling you to take your life savings and drop it on a 19 parlay. Nah, I ain't telling you to do nothing. Nah, I ain't telling you to do nothing like that. I'm telling you to take a couple of dollars and put you in a couple of 9, 10, 11 team parlays. You can go the lowest route, $5. You could put $5 on these parlays and you gonna come up. $5. I done did it before. I done turned $5 into $5,000. $5 into $5,000. That was my payout for my 12 team parlay. 5 bands. I would have never got that payout if I would have been doing straight bets. I would have never got no $5,000 doing straight bets. I look at straight bets as that's the scared man bet because you don't want to put no risk involved. You don't want to put no risk involved by doing a parlay. So you want to do you so scared you only want to play one play at a time. That's the scared man. That's the scared man right there. Like you shouldn't even be gambling. If you putting in one plays, you shouldn't even be gambling, man. Because you scared. You shouldn't even gamble. You should just keep your money. Like I said, if you ain't getting plus 350 and up on a straight bet, it's not even worth it. But the scared man that's scared of parlays, he'll put in straight bets because he don't know what he's doing. See, I know what I'm doing, and I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting until college football, and then I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Once these plays come through, I'm gonna show the world what I'm doing over here, and then they're gonna be like, "Damn, man! Like he hitting all these parlays, man. I told you, man. I'm parlay king, bro. I know exactly what I'm doing. See, when you don't know what you're doing, you shouldn't do parlays because you don't know what you're doing. You should just stick with your straight bets. You know, let me stick with the parlays. That's my specialty, parlays. So you stick with your straight bets. I'll stick with my parlays. And trust me, my parlay payouts is gonna be way more than them single bet payouts. Way more. Yeah, we got a big day today, man. Big day. I just looked on the schedule. We got NFL for the schedule, and I was like, okay, we got NFL Thursday preseason. We got preseason on that. Baseball starts at 4 o'clock today. 4:10. They ain't even got no odds up for that game. The 4 o'clock game, Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. And then the rest of the games start. Here we go. Just 10 o'clock shit, man. 10:10. Bam. I'm gonna be up late night again tonight. Last night I stayed up to like 2:30 in the morning chasing baseball plays. We went 3-1 last night, man. We lost on Seattle. We had Seattle last night. They took us down. Everything else came through. San Fran, Mets, and the Cubs, they came through for me yesterday. Just Seattle. But we coming back strong today, though. We're gonna have a 4-0 sweep today, though. We sweeping the board today with our 4 plays. We sweeping the board, and then Thursday, let me see what it look like Thursday for base. We got what, 2 preseason games. You would have thought the NFL would put both of these games like have a back to back game, a doubleheader. Have one game start at 5, and then the other game start at 8:30 or something like that, and have a doubleheader. No, they putting both of these games right next to each other. The New York Giants and New England. It's on NFL Network, and then you got Tennessee versus Baltimore. They at 7:30, and they don't have no. I don't even know what channel that's gonna be on. So I don't even know. I don't bet on preseason in the NFL. I told my clients, save your money for week 1 in the NFL. We don't bet on preseason because you don't know who's gonna be out there, and we ain't, it's just wasting money. If you want some action, put it on baseball. But we do not bet on preseason NFL. So I don't even care about the spreads and the over and under. In preseason NFL. I'm not putting my money on that shit. First team's gonna be only out there for one series, and they gonna throw some bullshit out there. Like, nah, I'm good on that. I'm straight. I'll wait till week 1 when I know it's gonna be one-on-ones, the first team versus first team, all game long. So I can wait. I'll watch it though. Don't get me wrong. I will watch it. I will watch the NFL preseason games, but I just won't put no money on it till week 1. Week 1 NFL, we ready for that, man. I think. Let me hold on. Matter of fact, let me go. Let me pull up. Let me pull up my parlay for the NFL real quick. Pull that up real quick right now. Got my parlays right here in my hand. NFL. This is all college football right here. College football. All right, here we go. I had to go through hella college football tickets before I saw my NFL ticket. All right, here we go. NFL. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we can't wait, man. We cannot wait. September 8th. That's when the regular season starts in the NFL. September 8th. I can't wait, man. Damn, man, I can't wait for this NFL college football, man. Like I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. You ready, man? I might go back. I might go back to the casino, drop a couple plays. I don't know. Cause I sat back the other day and I came up with a couple 12 team parlays that I think I might drop on there too. So I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm still debating, but I think I am gonna go up there and add those plays. Yeah, well, we can't wait for baseball today, man. At least that's something. At least we got something. But I just don't like. I hate that one game at 4 o'clock and then the rest of the games at 6, 6:40, 7 o'clock. Like, baseball's so stuck in 19. Baseball's still stuck in the 1900s, man. They still stuck in the 1900s. They haven't caught up with the modern time yet. They still stuck in the past. They still riding off of 1995 in the early 2000s. Like baseball needs to get with the program, man. Like they need to get with the goddamn program, man. All right. This is 2022, about to be 2023, man. You can't be starting your games up at motherfucking 6:40 at night. It's just, you know what? I don't even care about that baseball shit for real like that. Like, as long as they come through on my parlays, I don't care what time I'm starting for real. Like, I don't even care about it no more, man. As long as you come through on my parlays. Because baseball is gonna stay in the '90s. It's gonna stay back there. Like it ain't. They don't want to. They don't want to put their sport out there in the front. They don't want to put their sport out there, man. They like it just like it is. And if they like it, fuck it. I love it. Yeah, I ain't even tripping about it. I ain't even tripping. We ain't tripping. Oh, I got a 3-team parlay in Major League Baseball that's about to drop on the 20th of August. Make sure you tap into that. That's another cash out for you. Then I got college football week 1 up, NFL week 1 up. I got all that up on my page. If you want some free plays, that's where you can get them. August 20th, I got a three team parlay in baseball dropping, and then first week of college football, I got a 14 parlay, and then the first week of the NFL season, I got a 14 parlay in that. So that's my all. Those are going to be my free plays. So if you want a free play, that's where you get the free plays at. I sent clients plays out early this morning in baseball. I always send my plays out early in Major League Baseball because I get up early in the morning and send out plays. Uh, yeah, so when I gave out my three team parlays in Major League Baseball and they was cashing, I couldn't find nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. That's why I got my free plays up on my page because I ain't giving out no more free plays. I done gave out college football, I done gave out NFL, and I done gave out Major League Baseball. All of my page. So if you want free plays, that's where you can find them. My other plays go to my clients because my clients they buy packages from me every day. I got people buying plays from me every day. Every day somebody is buying a package from me. So that don't look right to my paying customers and me giving out free plays when I got people paying for my plays every day. So that's why I don't give out free plays every day because I have clients that I'm dedicated to and I take care of them first. It wouldn't be right to my clients if I'm charging my clients, but I'm giving out free plays on the side over here. Like it wouldn't make no sense at all. So if you want any free plays, free plays are at my page. And them gonna be the only free plays I put out for the rest of this year. Everybody else that get plays from me are my clients, and they get plays every day from me. The people that's out here giving that give out free plays every day, they ain't good at their job because if you good at your job, you got to get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if you got a house and your toilet break down and you can't fix it, who you gonna call? The plumber. You gonna call a plumber up, and the plumber gonna come to your house, and he gonna charge you. You think the plumber gonna come in here? Oh, I'm gonna do this for free. You ain't gotta pay me. No, okay. Anytime you want something done, you got to pay for it. If you catch the bus, you got to pay that fee to get on the bus. If you catch an Uber, you got to pay a fee to get in the Uber. It's not free. If you go to the grocery store and want groceries, you have to pay for that. They're not free. If you need medicine, when you go to the store, You have to pay for that. Or unless you got Medicaid or insurance, you sometimes you ain't got to pay for that. But food, clothes, shoes, glasses, transportation, you got to pay for everything, man. So I'm always weary. Always be weary of somebody willing to give you a free play every day. That just tells me you're not good at your job. When you want to sit on here and you want to give out free plays on all these sports or whatever, well, I ain't got no problem with giving you a free play in the NFL and college football and Major League Baseball. I ain't got no problem with that. Those are parlays, and I didn't gave them out. Those was months ago. I ain't got no problem with that. But I ain't about you're not gonna see me come up on YouTube or Twitter or Instagram every day with plays. I have clients. The people that's out there passing out plays for free every day, they don't have clients. And I'm always weary of anything free. I'm always weary of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because anything free could be a straight up loser. You don't know. See, that's the problem with our society, man. Everybody wants something for free all the time. Don't nobody want to pay for nothing. But you want to win, but you don't want to pay for it. You want me to just give you the answers to the test without you doing research on this test. And that's not how it works over here. If I didn't have clients, if I didn't have clients, maybe I would be giving out plays every day. But I got clients, man. I got paying customers that pay me. So I can't give out plays every day. I can't do that. And when I do give you some free plays, you can take it to the bank. You can take it to the bank. It's gonna cash because the last couple of parlays I dropped out there, they're all cash. They all cash except for the last one that just dropped, which was on the 31st. I think it was May 31st. I dropped a 3-team parlay and it ended up going 2-1. I never put the Yankees in my parlay ever again, man. Never. Them sorry motherfuckers, man. They sorry, man. The Yankees are sorry. I don't even see what they see in that coach, man. And boom, I don't know what they see in him, man. I don't. I can't even recall him winning a championship. If he won a championship, had Boone won, let me see if Boone won a championship in baseball. I don't think he had. I'm about to Google it. Nah, hell no, nah, he ain't won no goddamn championship. Hold on. Let's see what this is right here. Aaron Boone is the only Yankees manager to have a huge October moment as a player. Oh no, he did. No, that was a. Hold on. Maybe talking about some shit from back in the days. Has Aaron Boone ever won a championship?
Here is information from Wikipedia.
No, I don't see it. I don't see no championship stats. I just saw he had a walk-off home run in the '03 American League Championship Series in the All-Star game. So I don't know what the Yankees saw in dude by even hiring this guy. The Yankees have fell off. Back in the days, the Yankees used to be like the Dodgers. They used to buy everybody, no matter what the price was. And I'm shocked that the Dodgers didn't get Juan Soto. I'm shocked about that, man. Out of all the teams that I thought that would have got Juan Soto, San Diego is the last team I'd have thought of. Like, I got the Dodgers winning the World Series, man. Dodgers are gonna win the World Series again. Well, I think Atlanta won last year, or they won the year before. I don't know. I don't be keeping up with that baseball stats like that. I ain't no baseball junkie. I'm just in the sport just to gamble. I ain't in the sport to keep stats. I keep stats in NBA because no, I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan. Michael Jordan is my goal. Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had to rank it, I would put Wilt Chamberlain number one. Then I would have Wilt Chamberlain would be number one. Michael Jordan would be number two, and then Kobe will be number three. That's my top three. Wilt, Kobe, no Wilt, Jordan, then Kobe. And they always try to sweep Wilt Chamberlain stats up underneath the rug because his stats are so beastie. LeBron James, LeBron James, man, you ain't on you up there, but I ain't got you up there. Like I said, I got Wilt Chamberlain on top, man. Wilt Chamberlain is on top, man. They don't even want to talk about Wilt Chamberlain stats. His stats so beastie, they don't even want to talk about his stats. Nick Wright, disrespecting, disrespecting Wilt Chamberlain. Talking about he number three on the list. Nah, you disrespecting Michael Jordan. You put Michael Jordan number three on the list. Right. That's why I don't even. That's why I don't follow this guy none of that shit, man, because he just be saying shit out of his mouth, man. This new media, they weren't watching the NBA back in the days for real, man. How the hell you gonna have Michael Jordan third, and then you gonna put the guy that you love sucking his balls, LeBron James number one, because he rides LeBron James sack. He think LeBron James is just he think he better than Will Chamberlain. Pathetic, man. Nick Wright, pathetic, man. Laugh at your list. You better be glad Kobe ain't alive, man. If Kobe was alive, LeBron could never call himself the greatest of all time. You waited till Kobe died, then you want to, now you want to claim you the greatest of all time. You ain't the greatest of all time, bruh. You could have with Bill Russell. Yeah. You'll have more championships than Bill Russell if you was the greatest of all time. And Bill Russell got 11 championships, and I ain't even got him up there as the greatest of all time. He's just on one of the greatest teams of all time. And what happened, man? Just sit back waiting on baseball and crank off the day, man. We just salty that baseball don't start till 4 o'clock, man. I wish it would start at 12. But we'll get there. Get there, bro. We'll get there. Don't worry. We will get there. Big day today, man. Big day. Lunch is served. Are you ready for college football? Are you ready? Cause we ready, man. We ready. We can't wait, man. Oh man.